Hi guys. So I was doing a craft with me video and I'm thinking this is pretty boring to just sit and watch because I'm taking these Bosco stick bags and I'm cutting up fabric and gluing on. And I thought, why don't I just go live and do it that way? And then if anybody wants to come along and craft with me live, we can chit chat and then maybe this won't seem quite so boring. So welcome to whoever's here. I had been painting these Bosco stick bags and I was getting ready. Hi, Lefa. How's it going? I was getting ready for my Let's Monkey Around series and I remembered I had all these strips of fabric that someone had given me. So I thought, why don't I try gluing those on these Bosco stick bags and see how that works for covering up all the writing. Hi, Angie. So that's all I'm going to be doing. I just figured this would be kind of a boring video just doing this. So I thought, well, why don't I try going live again and just do it live. So that's all I'm doing today, just gluing these down. Hi, Paula. I haven't seen you in a while. I was just thinking about that. I was looking at some pictures on your group, I think. And I was like, I haven't seen Paula in a while. Of course, I haven't been in a lot of lives where I would normally see you either. What are you guys up to today? I was thinking about going to the farmer's market. We have that here every Thursday. My daughter, she's still in bed as far as I know. I haven't seen her yet anyway. Try to let her sleep in since she's on break. And she had a migraine last week, so that kind of stunk. That pretty much means she's in bed for about a week. You know, collage seems to be the thing right now, doesn't it? Seems like everybody's got some collage going on, like me. But I've been seeing that everywhere I go. I guess we're all inspiring each other to jump on the collage bandwagon. Plus, it's such a relaxing thing to do. You don't have to think about it too much. I try not to anyway. I tend to think too much about stuff sometimes. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of it either, so I get what you're saying. Well, that's no fun, Angie. Nobody wants to be cleaning. I have a ton of cleaning I could be doing, but yet here I sit. Who are the nasty people? Do I want to know? I know you have trouble with that one neighbor. She seems like she gets in your business a little too much, but... Oh, yeah, those headaches, man. I don't know why this kid has to suffer from these. She's been having migraines since she was 5 years old. Right, Paula? Who wants to clean? I always have a ton of cleaning I could be doing, but who wants to do that? And next week I go back to work. So, I mean, that's good. I'm glad I'm going to be working and I'm glad I know about it ahead of time. But I'm going to be subbing all 3 days that we have school in session. We have a summer program where I work, which is nice because, you know, it keeps a little bit of income coming in over the summer, but Oh my gosh. Her heart stopped working, huh? Wow. Well, I would hate for her not to be bothering you for that reason, but I'm kind of glad she's not bugging you right now. Yes, Paula, it will always be there, unfortunately. It's such a nasty, vicious cycle. And I help my son out by doing his laundry, so laundry is always there for me. If it's not mine and my daughter's, it's his. And now that he's working, I have to keep his work clothes clean for him. I think we've got him up to 4 pairs of pants and 5 shirts, but if he works 5 days in a row, we have to launder in between. Half of her heart's not working, Angie? Dang. My son is doing good, Leafa. Thanks for asking. He's doing really good. Sorry, I'm hitting my thing that's holding my camera. He has a hard time with like he worries all the time about being appropriate and like not saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. And he's got a manager that's a perfectionist and kind of tough on him. Hey, Keisha. Nice to see you, girl. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I appreciate that. I'm seeing some buffering here. I think I'm okay now. I think it was just for a minute. But anyway, it's stressful for him to kind of try to keep it all together while he's at work. And so as soon as I pick him up, it's like, whoa, he just explodes, like not loud or anything, but like he has a ton to talk about because he has to kind of decompress from the day of keeping all that stuff inside. But job wise, he's doing great. His like I said, his boss is kind of a perfectionist, so he struggles with not being up to his standards or whatever. Like he keeps telling Justin, you're doing good, but you're not quite up to my expectation or whatever, but he doesn't tell him what he's not doing. So his employment specialist is that's working with him. She sent I don't know what her title is, but there's a girl that goes in and works with him to kind of help him out. And so she went with him yesterday to just kind of be that buffer between him and the boss and see what the problem is. So hopefully he'll find out today what they talked about. But otherwise, it's going good. I'm glad he's working, and so is he. But it adds a little more to my plate because I'm the person that he comes to talk to and, work things out. And, did I do this right? Did I do that right? And so, it's a lot of conversation and all that. But it's okay. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Oh, really? Angie, your nephew's name is Justin? It's pretty funny how he got his name. I actually wanted to name him Jacob, but somebody in the family had a boy before mine was born, and she took the name Jacob. So his dad wanted to name him Paul after an uncle. And so we flipped a coin, and I won and got Justin. Oh, good luck with that, Paula. I hope your gray is gone too. All right, I'm going to turn my heat gun on for a minute so I can dry this. Have I even been in frame? I keep forgetting to make sure as I'm gluing that I'm actually where you guys can see what I'm doing. He's doing good, Keisha. Thanks for asking. That's what we were just talking about, is that, he has a manager that's kind of a perfectionist. And so that makes it a little bit difficult for him. He has, I don't know if you know he has Asperger's. You probably do. But But yeah, it's going good though. I mean, there's improvement all the time. A couple times he's gotten in the car saying he wants to quit, but we talked about that, and I remind him that you don't just quit because you have a bad day. And he's always been a little like fatalistic. It's like there's nothing in between. It's either a good day or it's a rotten day. I hate this. I'm done. So I kind of have to keep him on track. Yeah. Yep. He is holding up well. And he works with, there's this thing here called Mid-Michigan Industries, and they work with people that have special needs. They have a job site where people go there, and the severe students, or not students, clients, they have like a rec center that they hang out in, and they can paint and make different things. They take them out in the community and do different things with them. And then they have like the job crews that go out and they do like recycling or like maintenance work, like ground maintenance and different things like that, cleaning. And then they have like what Justin's doing, where they help them get a job in the community when they're able, or if they're able to do that. So there's a girl that comes and works with him periodically to kind of help him figure out, where he's needing help or whatever. But it was really weird when he started this job. And I'm sorry if I'm boring anybody with all this talk about him, but I just lost my train of thought there. He didn't get a lot of training when he started there. Now, I used to be a training manager at a convenience store, and we never would start a person out working with a customer without having some training on a register or, learning the store or different things like that. And he had one day of 4 hours with someone working with him while he was actually running the register. And that was all he got. They never took him around the store. They never showed him where things were. They never showed him how to do like the jobs that you do at the end of the shift. None of that stuff. It was kind of like, okay, here you go, sink or swim. And for him to be able to step in, I mean, for anybody that would be hard. But for him, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe that you're able to get through a work day and not, lose your temper or, not just be so frustrated because you don't know what to do. But he's been doing it for a little over a month now. And I see him acclimating and getting better and better all the time. So, okay, I'm done. Get me talking about my kids or my job and I'll go on for days. So anyway, I'm going to dry this real quick. So one of those pieces flapping in the breeze there. Need to glue that down a little bit better. Okay. So this is really all I'm doing today. Nothing very exciting. Oh, you know what? I was going to show you guys though. Yesterday, I was going to do a craft with me video on some of the beadwork. And I found out that doing beadwork on camera is very hard. Now, Natasha, Journey of Crafting, she makes it look so easy. But working with the little tiny jump rings and the beads and stuff, they're popping out of my hand. They're flying everywhere. I don't even know how many little jump rings I have on the floor under my table that I haven't picked up yet that I dropped. And my daughter was sitting over in the chair and she's like, Mom, you dropped something. You dropped something. I'm like, okay, I'm going to drop kick you in a minute, girl. So anyway, I didn't end up filming it, but I'll show you guys what I got here. So this is something that was already put together that I found in my stash. I have no clue where I got it from. And I don't know if I'm going to use it on the Wizard of Oz journal or not. But I just put this on there to attach it if I do decide to use it, because it's got like the right colors, and, you know, some of the charms look like they might work okay. I don't really have anything like geared specifically towards Wizard of Oz, because that wasn't something I really planned on doing. And then I did this little, just a little paper clip with a leaf charm, and I put this little bit together. I don't know if that'll focus in or not. My camera, I have not figured out how to make that thing focus. It's like sometimes it will and sometimes it won't. But just a little simple thing. And then I have this one. I just put some beads on here. Can you guys, am I close enough? And then, whoops. And then I had these pearl strands that I got from Donna Little. And so I just put little jump rings and you know those things you put through that look like straight pins? I put those on there and then put little jump rings on, and then I just attached them to the chain. And then I've got this bead that's got the sun on one side, and then it's got the moon and stars on the other. So I thought that was kind of cute. So I'm going to put that in the Wizard of Oz journal. And then I did one other one that has nothing to do with Wizard of Oz. This is a button, and I'm going to hot glue it to keep it in place on there so it's not moving around, but I haven't done it yet. And then I just took another one of those pearl strands, and I added all these little, whoops, okay, where do I need? Right there. I just added all these little dangle pieces to it, and then put that butterfly charm at the bottom. So that's my first time working with beads and trying that out. Thank you. Eye pins. That might be what they are. They don't have any head pins. Yes, the head pins, because you have to curl them to curl them under to make the little loops. So thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. I'm the kind of crafter where I don't have like any one particular style or thing that I focus on. It's like I see somebody do something, I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I want to try that. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So when anybody ever asks me, I always just say I'm eclectic. I don't really have a style. I do tend to gravitate more towards like vintage and, you know, the usual, the vintage, the shabby chic, the steampunk. I like my metal. But I don't commit to any one thing. I like variety. Okay, let's see if I can stay in frame this time. Maybe I'll grab some more. I got these scraps from, I know this girl that she makes like blankets and pillowcases and different things like that. And she had a bunch of scraps that she was getting rid of. And I asked her if I could have some, because she had put it like on Facebook or something. And at the time when I got them, I was going to the women's shelter and doing crafts with the ladies. And I was going to do the wreaths where you tie the fabric on. So I got a bunch of those strips to do that. Well, then, I mean, it's good that they're busy and they have a lot of people that want to come and do stuff, but it got to the point where they didn't have time for me to come and do crafts. There was no time that really worked out in their schedule or my schedule for it to work. So I stopped going, but boy, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed going and doing that. I mean, as much of a stress release as this is for us, can you imagine, you know, being in a shelter and having that to do? I mean, it was fun. I really liked going there. Can't believe my daughter hasn't got out of bed yet. It's 11, almost 11:30 here. She's going to get up and say, are we going to the farmer's market? And you're like, well, yeah, if I'm going to go to the farmer's market, I like to go in the morning to do that. I'm not a crowds person. I don't like to be anywhere where there's a lot of people. So if I go where there's going to be a lot of people, I like to do it first thing in the morning. Whoops. Oh. Okay. My son was just calling, so hopefully I didn't lose you guys. Hi, Bethany. Silicone. I'm using Mod Podge. Is that considered a silicone? I don't know. Okay, Keisha, good luck with your sale tomorrow. I will try and stop in, even though I'm not supposed to be spending money. Of course, that doesn't always stop me. That's why I don't stay at sales very long, because I have no self-control. Are you guys still there? I think I'm still live. This live streaming is... Oh, my brush. My brush is a makeup brush from Dollar Tree. I saw somebody else using those and saying how good they were when you're working with Mod Podge. So, of course, I had to copy it. See if it works, you know. Give it a try. I can't remember where I had put glue. Oh, now I'm getting out of stream again. Or out of stream. Yeah, out of frame. Are you guys still seeing me? Can somebody just comment and let me know if I am still streaming since I had a call? I know sometimes that stops the live. Looks like I'm still live, though. Okay, thanks, Angie. I wasn't sure. I'm probably going to have to go here in a minute and find out what my son needed. He usually checks in with me every day, though. Or if he gets lonely or bored, he'll give me a call and just want to yak. I used to worry a lot about him being alone because he does live on his own. He has his own apartment. He has for a few years now. But one thing about some people with Asperger's, he doesn't require as much socialization as some people do. So, you know, he's okay with time on his own. And actually, you know, he kind of prefers it, which is good. But, you know, as a mom, I get to thinking about him being over there alone all the time. And I'm like, oh, I hope he's all right. I hope he's not getting too lonely. You know, he doesn't really keep up with any of his friends from school. And, you know, he pretty much has me and that's it. So, you know, I worry about him. But, you know, sometimes he'll be like, okay, I'm done talking. I want to go play a game or do something. So, okay, Angie. Do whatever you need to do, girlfriend. Let's see. I want some different colors. Let's see what else I got. I have a big old box on the floor that I'm just pulling these out of. I actually have like 2 or 3 more boxes too. She really gave me a lot. Oh, there he is calling again. All right, you guys. Well, he has called twice now. And usually if he keeps calling, it's because he needs something. So I am going to go ahead and say goodbye. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. And I'll probably, depending on who else is on, I may come back on when I get done talking to him. But I may not too, because I don't know. I think this might be kind of boring. But anyway, thanks for coming in and saying hi, you guys. I appreciate it. I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, Erin. I got to go because I got to call my son. But thanks for stopping in and saying hi, girl. I'll see you guys next time.